place is breathing with a heavy, fragrant sigh. I watch the gray rings ascend into the open sky. I'm wrapped inside a cardigan of faded leopard print, looking for a savior, but I cannot find a hint. You sit across the table with a shadow on your brow. We used to have the answers, but we're empty-handed now. The whiskey in my teacup is lukewarm and flat, just like the tired conversation of our latest spat. Patience is a virtue that the worldly cannot see. They want the instant harvest from the newly planted tree, but the truest fire doesn't flash and disappear. It burns through the seasons and it conquers every fear. So let the ember simmer underneath the heavy stone. We are sitting in the temple, we are never left alone. Don't rush the revolution, don't accelerate the pace. Jah will grant the victory at the ending of the race. My matchstick is damp and my spirit is cold. The story of our journey has never been told. Let the crying steel guitar feed the flickering flame until we forget the rules of this heartbreaking game. Surrounded by the remnants of this cedar ash tonight, waiting for the tiny breeze to cultivate the light. A low-down blues to soothe my frantic, ragged mind. A roots rock meditation for the weary humankind. Let the slide guitar keep drifting down this dusty, lonely track. There is no looking forward, and there is no turning back. The politicians promising a quick and easy fix, but their foundation is constructed out of muddy straw and bricks. They build their skyscrapers in the blinking of an eye, only to watch them tumble when the thunder shakes the sky. But the foundation of Mount Zion stands forever secure, because the love that binds the structure is completely real and pure. So take your time, my darling, let the heavy bass line heal every jagged laceration that your tender heart can feel. I've been running through the alleyways at 90 miles an hour, trying to find the secret to a mythological power. My lipstick is smudged and my stockings are torn. I've been cursing the very day that I was born, but just slow motion gospel is like oil on a wound, slowing down the chaotic orchestra to which I am tuned. I feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace, calming down the panic of my frantic, desperate pace. The fireplace is crackling with a weary ancient sigh. Look up at the stars twinkling in the midnight sky. The slide guitar is weeping for the losses we sustain, but the beauty of the melody is permanently remain. Surrounded by the remnants of this cedar ash tonight, waiting for the tiny breeze to cultivate the light. A low-down blues to soothe my frantic, ragged mind. A roots rock meditation for the weary humankind. Let the slide guitar keep drifting down this dusty, lonely track. There is no looking forward, and there is no turning back. There is no turning back. Don't blow out the candle before the morning dawn. The darkest hour passes and the misery is gone. Can you feel the warmth radiating from the floor? Your love will keep us warm behind the locked and bolted door. a slow, steady journey through the valley of the blind.
But we leave our tribulations
and our worries far behind. Cedar ash
drifting away.
Don't rush the fire,
Elevate the desire.
So surrounded by the remnants of this cedar ash tonight, waiting for the tiny breeze to cultivate the light.
A low-down blues
To soothe my frantic, ragged mind.
a roots rock
Meditation for the weary humankind.
Let the slide guitar keep drifting down this dusty, lonely track. There is no looking forward and there is no turning back.
Leaving on our souls a permanent mark.
We bear is clean,
Behold a majestic scene
cedar ash.
until the end of time. Kerosene is low and the string is turning black. I'm sitting on the edge of this old railway track.
The twilight has evaporated into the midnight ink, leaving me alone on the precipice,
Unable to think.
I trace the cold metallic handle of this rusty old lamp, shivering from the moisture of the evening damp. You walked out from the shadow with an acoustic box, while the heartless system in the background mocks. When the earthly illumination begins to fade and die, that is the moment to look up into the heavenly sky. Man-made devices are designed to eventually fail, leaving you vulnerable in the middle of the gale. But the light
Of creation burns eternal within, purifying the soul from the residue of sin. Don't rely on their oil or their artificial spark.
Jah will be the lantern that guides you through the dark.
The glass is getting cloudy and the flame is very small.
Stand firm, my sister, lean against the Zion wall.
The slide guitar is chanting like a priest inside a shrine,
Connecting our perspectives to the architecture divine.
tracing our footsteps by a dying fuse tonight. Searching through the wilderness until we find the light.
Low down, desolated blues
To match my internal fright.
a roots rock sanctuary in the middle of the night.
Slide that copper pipe down the unpolished metal wire. We are kindling the embers of a supernatural fire.
They want to see the children stumbling in the dark, extinguishing the memory of the vital holy spark. They feed you digital illusions on a glowing screen to make you forget the sacred places where we've been. But the
Frequency of righteousness can never be obscured by any toxic clouds that their factories manufacture.
so raise your voices higher, let the harmony ascend. We are walking on a highway that has no definition of an end.
My heels are buried deeply in the dry and barren soil. I'm tired of the corporate greed, the unproductive toil. My eyeliner is smudged into a permanent eclipse. I can taste the bitter copper on my dehydrated lips.
But your slow island gospel is like medicine chase,
slowing down the frantic engine
that was robbing my rest.
I hear your raspy whisper underneath the slide guitar,
reminding me exactly of the resilient person we are.
the final spark is leaping from the iron frame.
The Creator knows every syllable of your secret name.
The slide guitar is soaring like an eagle in the wind,
Forgiving every foolish thing the human race has sinned.
tracing our footsteps by a dying fuse tonight. Searching through the wilderness until we find the light,
A low-down, desolated blues,
to match my internal fight.
a roots rock sanctuary in the middle of the night.
Slide that copper pipe down the unpolished metal wire. We are kindling the embers of a supernatural fire.
The lantern is completely dark.
But I can feel your hand.
We are guided by a power that they cannot understand.
Can you hear the rhythm echoing from hill to hill?
Let the restless waters of your
Consciousness be still.
We don't need their devices to find our way home.
The light of love will follow us wherever we may roam. Total darkness,
But I'm not afraid.
trust the foundation that the ancient ones have laid.
The flame is gone.
We wait for the dawn, tracing our footsteps by a dying fuse tonight. Searching through the wilderness until we find the light.
A low-down, desolated blues to match mine.
Desolated blues to match my internal fight.
A roots rock sanctuary
In the middle of a slide that copper pipe down the unpolished metal wire. We are kindling the embers of a supernatural fire.
dying fuse.
It's all gone black,
Keep moving forward on the Zion track.
the dying fuse. It's all gone black. The kerosene is low and the string is turning black. I'm sitting on the edge of this old railway track. The twilight has evaporated into the midnight ink, leaving me alone on the precipice, unable to think. I trace the cold metallic handle of this rusty old lamp, shivering from the moisture of the evening damp. You walked out from the shadow with an acoustic box, while the heartless system in the background mocks.
When the earthly illumination begins to fade and die, that is the moment to look up into the heavenly sky. Man-made devices are designed to eventually fail, leaving you vulnerable in the middle of the gale. But the light of creation burns eternal within, purifying the soul from the residue of sin. Don't rely on their oil or their artificial sparks. Jah will be the lantern that guides you to the dark. When the earthly illumination begins to fade and die, that is the moment to look up into the heavenly sky. Man made the
Oh, powder. The voice of my anxiety is growing much louder. I'm standing on a porch in a tattered linen gown, looking at the remnants of this ghost-ridden town. My vintage leather boots are cracked from the heat. There isn't any shade on this desolated street. I trace the rusty hinges of my empty jewelry box, while the dry desert wind in the background mocks.
The worldly system leaves you in a wilderness of drought, feeding your imagination with confusion and doubt. They extract the resources from the fertility of the land, leaving the beautiful children with nothing but the dust. But the spirit is a wellspring that never will run dry, no matter how many clouds they banish from the sky. So stomp your heavy boots, let the deep vibration sound. Jah will send the living water to the dehydrated ground.
My throat is parched and my spirit is weak.
Jah hear the humble prayer that you cannot speak.
The rustic slide guitar is cutting through the haze, rescuing our minds from this suffocating days. Walking through the crevices of these barren canyons today, trying to find a pathway through the hot and blinding clay. A gritty Delta blues to match my internal grief.
A roots rock meditation
that will bring us fast relief.
Slide that copper bottleneck
Across the unpolished wire, we are searching for the river that can satisfy desire.
They build their mega cities on a foundation of lies, ignoring all the warnings that are written in the skies. They sell you plastic bottles of a chemical delight, while the natural creation is turning white. But the foundation of Mount Zion can never be removed by any wicked legislation that the politicians approve. So hold your head up high, sister, look into the sun. The matrix is dissolving and the victory is won.
I've been drinking down that poison from a fashionable cup, hoping that the dizziness would lift my spirit up. My high heels are buried in this uncultivated track, carrying a heavy load upon my fragile back. But your rustic melody is like an oasis in the wild, treating my exhausted soul like a neglected child. I can feel the ancient power rising through the floor, telling me I don't have to wander no more. The tumbleweeds are rolling past my broken door.
The Creator will restore what the locusts tore.
The slide guitar is groaning underneath the massive strain,
But the beauty of the melody can neutralize the pain.
walking through the crevices of these barren canyons today, trying to find a pathway through the hot and blinding clay. A gritty Delta blues to match my internal grief.
A roots rock meditation
That will bring us fast relief. Slide that copper bottleneck across the unpolished wire. We are searching for the river that can satisfy desire.
The dust is settling down,
The air is turning cool.
wisdom is revealed to the person they call the fool.
Can you hear the ancestors whisper in the wind?
Reclaiming every territory where the nation sinned.
It's a wilderness redemption, turning sorrow into grace. this isolated place. Barren canyons turning into fertile ground.
Rise up, my sister,
Listen to the sound. No more dry valleys.
living water in the alleys.
Walking through the crevices of these barren canyons today, trying to find a pathway, through the hot and blinding clay. A gritty belt of blues to match my internal grief. A roots rock meditation that will bring us fast relief. Slide that copper bottleneck across the unpolished wire. We are searching for the river that can satisfy desire. The well is dry and the topsoil is turning to powder. The voice of my anxiety is growing much louder. I'm standing on a porch in a tattered linen gown, looking at the remnants of this ghost-ridden town. My vintage leather boots are cracked from the heat. There isn't any shade on this desolated street. I trace the rusty hinges of my empty jewelry box, while the dry desert wind in the background mocks.
The worldly system leaves you in a wilderness of drought, feeding your imagination with confusion and doubt. They extract the resources from the fertility of the land, leaving the beautiful children with nothing but the dust. But the spirit is a wellspring that never will run dry, no matter how many clouds they banish from the sky. So stomp your heavy boots, let the deep vibration sound. Jah will send the living.
The atmosphere is heavy enough to slice with a silver knife. I sit by the open screen, contemplating my messy life. My satin slip is clinging to my perspiring skin, listening to the chaotic thoughts that are trapped within.
The horizon is flickering with an electrical blue glare,
while the heavy summer wind unstrings my black hair. I got a chipped glass of bourbon, sweating on the wood, waiting for a hurricane that I never understood.
let the rain come down and wash away the debris. Just send the tempest to set the captive spirits free. The system wants you to fear the turning of the sky, hiding inside your concrete boxes until the storm pass by. But the lightning is a tool to purify the atmosphere, dismantling their structures and consuming every fear. So open up the windows, let the wild breeze blow. The Creator is in control of the river's heavy flow.
The barometric pressure is dropping way too low.
Trust the ancient weather where the natural currents go.
The silver slide guitar is screaming through the heat, predicting the revolution that will happen on the street. Caught inside the center of this sultry monsoon tonight,
dancing through the deluge
until we find the morning light. A low-down swampy blues to ease my restless mind.
a roots rock meditation for the weary humankind.
Slide that metal cylinder
Across vintage frets.
The thunder is erasing all our burdens and regrets.
They build their paper empires on a foundation of greed, totally disconnected from what the children really need. They think they can outsmart the thunder and the rain with their artificial umbrellas and their laws that are vain. But when the sky opens up, their plastic kingdoms fall, leaving them naked and exposed against the Zion wall. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibrations sound. The roots are drinking deeply from the consecrated ground.
I've spent too many evenings under their artificial roof, chasing after phantoms and looking for a proof. My eyeliner is smudged from the humidity and tears, accumulating the weight of a million wasted years.
But your slow motion gospel is like oil upon a burn,
slowing down the chaotic wheel that was beginning to turn. I can feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace, calming down the panic of my frantic, desperate pace.
The first drops of water are hitting the concrete track.
Put down your heavy armor, never look back.
The slide guitar is howling like a beast inside the gale,
navigating our vessel through this terrifying trail. Caught inside the center of this sultry monsoon tonight,
dancing through the deluge
until we find the morning light. A low-down swampy blues to ease my restless mind,
a roots rock meditation for the weary humankind.
Slide that metal cylinder
across the vintage frets.
The thunder is erasing all our burdens and regrets.
The wind is howling loud, but I feel completely safe.
Your love will always shelter the wide and lonely way.
Can you hear the rhythm echoing from cloud to cloud,
lifting up the consciousness above the worried crowd?
It's a majestic baptism,
turning sorrow into power,
reclaiming our identity
in this dark, tempestuous hour. Caught inside the center of
the air is clean, the misery is gone.
The sky is open and wide,
righteousness by our side.
Sultry monsoon, peace at the land. Caught inside the center, caught inside the center, caught inside the center, caught inside the center. The chains are decayed and the metal is turning brown. I'm sitting on the deck, watching the sun go down. My vintage satin coat is soaked in salty brine. I'm floating down a river that is completely separate from thine.
I tried to steer the vessel to a civilized shore, but the currents of my sadness keep demanding more. The harbor is deserted, the lighthouse is blind, just another casualty that the storm left behind. Let the heavy weight sink into the ocean floor. We don't need to bind the ship to their unholy shore. The system wants to weigh you down with heavy iron chains, paralyzing your movement inside their cruel domains. But the spirit is lighter than the feathers of a dove, elevated by the power of the universal love. Cut the ropes of Babylon, let the vessel sail free across the crystal waters of the Ethiopian sea.
The weight is too heavy, it's dragging me low.
Jah will provide the breeze to make the vessel go.
The weeping slide guitar is singing for the broken crew,
making the old covenant entirely brand new.
Leaving these corroded anchors down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destinies so we can finally be free.
A gritty Delta blues
to express my historical grief.
A roots rock meditation that will bring fast relief.
Slide that steel cylinder across the decayed wire.
We are floating higher
than the Babylonian spire.
They spend their entire lives building heavy battleships, with malice in their hearts and lies upon their lips. They try to colonize the wind and regulate the tide, but the Creator will scatter them and cast them all aside. No need for their passports or their artificial rules. We are navigating by the stars, leaving behind the fools. Relax your stiff shoulders, let the natural current guide your beautiful spirit to the safe harbor side.
I've spent too many years inside a self-inflicted cage, chasing after phantoms on a crowded, noisy stage. My high heels are broken, my lipstick is decayed, thinking about the massive price that my innocence is paid. But your unrefined gospel is like oil upon the sea, calming down the tempest that was raging inside of me. I'll trade my heavy anchor for this sweet island groove, and let your steady bassline dictate how my body moves.
The water is shimmering beneath the silver moon.
The universe is matching our internal holy tune.
The slide guitar is groaning underneath the massive strain,
but the beauty of the melody can neutralize the pain. Leaving these corroded anchors down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destinies so we can finally be free.
A gritty Delta blues
to express my historical grief.
A roots rock meditation that will bring fast relief.
Slide that steel cylinder across the decayed wire.
We are floating higher
than the Babylonian spire, than the Babylonian spire. The baggage is too heavy, I am cutting it loose.
Unshackle your imagination.
Can you feel the pressure starting to release?
Jah will grant the children
an everlasting peace.
We are sailing away past the Babylonian gate,
fulfilling the design of a higher, greater fate. Let the ship flow, let the river flow.
No more dragging behind.
Freedom for the mind. Leaving these corroded anchors down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destinies so we can finally be free.
A gritty Delta blues
to express my historical grief.
roots rock meditation that will bring fast relief.
Slide this hazy afternoon to permanently last. My stockings are laddered and my hair is in a mess. I'm lounging on the sofa in my favorite summer dress.
The record player spinning some old Billie Holiday.
I watch the dust motes dancing as they slowly float away.
Don't call my telephone
because I won't answer the ring. I just wanna sit here and hear the canary birds sing.
The sun is in the center of the beautiful blue sky. No need to rush the motion as the clouds are drifting by. Man-made schedules are a trap to keep you tense. Relax your mind, my sister, and find some common sense.
The fruit upon the branches is ripening so slow. That is the only way that the creation ought to grow. So let the Babylonians run their frantic little race. We will find our sanctuary in this quiet, peaceful place. My bones feel heavy like they're made of solid lead.
Just lay down your worries on this grassy green bed.
Let the slow slide guitar take us down to the coast,
where the simple things in life are what we cherish the most.
Hidden beneath these overgrown thickets tonight.
Nowhere else
on planet Earth feels so perfectly right.
Forget about the heartache that I
suffered yesterday.
Let the warm Caribbean tide wash the stress away.
No need to hurry,
no need to make a fuss.
This sweet, slow vibration was tailor-made for us.
Look at the fisherman mending his old nylon net. He hasn't caught a single fish, but he ain't worried yet, because he knows the ocean will provide in due time. Just like the perfect cadence at the ending of a rhyme.
We complicate the living with our artificial needs. We forget to watch the beauty of the tiny mustard seed. So take a deep breath of this clean, salty air and realize that blessings are scattered everywhere.
I've spent too many evenings in the neon-lighted clubs, chasing after phantoms and drinking in the pubs. My feet are tired of marching to that loud, aggressive beat. I need some cool, damp soil to soothe my aching feet.
Your words are like molasses, so sticky and so sweet. They slow down my pulse till it matches your heartbeat. I'm letting go of anchors that were dragging me down low, just floating with the current where the lazy waters flow.
The honeybee is buzzing round the lavender bush.
There is no requirement for a shove or a push.
The slide guitar is gliding like a swan upon the lake, enjoying every single breath that we are blessed to take.
Hidden beneath these overgrown thickets tonight. Nowhere else on planet Earth it feels so perfectly right.
Forget about the heartache
that I suffered yesterday.
Let the warm Caribbean tide wash the stress away.
No need to hurry,
no need to make a fuss.
This sweet, slow vibration was tailor-made for us. Time is an illusion
that we invented for our pain,
like counting every single drop of water in the rain.
I'm turning off the engines,
I am pulling down the sail.
We are floating on the wisdom of the ancient ocean waves.
Let the universe revolve around this comfortable couch. We got nothing to prove and we got nothing to avouch. Overgrown thickets shield us from the sun.
Every bit of structural vanity
is completely undone. Overgrown thickets.
Your love will leave us never.
Your love will leave us never. Hidden beneath these overgrown thickets tonight.
Nowhere else on planet Earth.
Nowhere else on planet Earth. It feels so perfectly right.
Forget about the heartache
that I suffered yesterday.
Let the warm
Caribbean tide wash the stress away. No need to hurry, no need to make a fuss. This sweet, slow vibration was tailor-made for us. Good night, sweet word.
Your guidance,
my girl. Overgrown thickets shade us forevermore. The ice in my tumbler has melted into the drink. I'm sitting on the kitchen floor, unable to even think. My favorite silk cardigan is stained with tobacco ash, as I watch the remnants of my youth completely crash.
You sit across the table with a shadow on your brow. We used to have the answers, but we're empty-handed now. The fireplace is breathing with a weary colored glow, while the winter wind outside begins to viciously blow. Don't rush the fire, sister, let the coal slowly burn. There is a profound lesson that our souls have to learn. The system wants to sell you a flash that doesn't last, leaving you cold and abandoned when the moment is past. But the truest vibration doesn't explode and disappear. It simmers through the darkness and it conquers every fear. So relax your stiff shoulders, let the heavy bass line heal every jagged laceration that your tender heart can feel.
My matchstick is damp and my sanctuary is cold.
The map of our destination has never been sold.
Let the crying steel guitar feed the flickering light,
until we find comfort in the middle of the night.
We're staring at the indigo embers in the dark, waiting for the tiny breeze to cultivate the spark. A sultry, low-down blues to ease my frantic mind.
A root rock meditation for the weary humankind.
Slide that copper cylinder down the polished wood track.
There is no looking forward,
and there is no turning back.
The politicians promising a quick and easy cure, but the foundation of their building is entirely impure. They construct their skyscrapers out of arrogance and pride, trying to hide the corruption that is festering inside. But Mount Zion stands secure because the mortar is love, elevated by the blessings of the Creator above. So take your time, my darling, let the rhythm take control. This slow burning frequency will satisfy your soul. I've been running through the labyrinth at 90 miles an hour, chasing after illusions of a mythological power. My high heels are broken and my velvet gown is torn,
Sometimes I find myself cursing the day that I was born.
But your slow motion gospel is like oil on a wound, slowing down the chaotic orchestra to which I was tuned. I hear your raspy whisper underneath the slide guitar, reminding me exactly of the resilient person we are.
The fireplace is crackling with a weary ancient sigh.
Look at the stars twinkling in the midnight sky.
The slide guitar is weeping
for the losses we sustain,
but the beauty of the melody is permanently remain. I'm staring at the indigo embers in the dark, waiting for the tiny breeze to cultivate the spark. A sultry low-down blues to ease my frantic
a
mind.
roots rock meditation for the weary human.
Slide that copper cylinder down the polished wood track. There is no looking forward, and there is no turning back.
The darkest hour passes.
Can you feel the warmth radiating from the floor?
Jah love will keep us warm behind the bolted door.
It's a slow, steady journey
through the valley of the blind,
but we leave our tribulations and our worries far behind. We are one and the same. We're staring at the indigo embers in the dark, waiting for the tiny breeze to cultivate the spark. A sultry low-down blues to ease my frantic mind. We're staring at the indigo embers in the dark, waiting for the tiny breeze to cultivate the spark. A sultry low-down blues to ease my frantic mind.
A roots rock meditation for the weary humankind.
Slide that copper cylinder down the polished wood track. There is no looking forward, and there is no turning back. The ice in my tumbler has melted into the drink. I'm sitting on the kitchen floor, unable to even think. My favorite silk cardigan is stained with tobacco ash. As I watch the remnants of my youth completely crash. You sit across the table with a shadow on your brow. We used to have the answers, but we're empty-handed now. The fireplace is breathing with a weary colored glow, while the winter wind outside begins to viciously blow.
Don't rush the fire, sister, let the coal slowly burn. There is a profound lesson that our souls had to learn. The system wants to sell you a flash that doesn't last, leaving you cold and abandoned when the moment is past. But the truest vibration doesn't explode and disappear. It simmers through the darkness and it conquers every fear. So relax your stiff shoulders, let the heavy bassline heal every jagged laceration that you do.
nights with a silver knife. I sit by the open screen, contemplating my messy life. My satin slip is clinging to my perspiring skin, listening to the chaotic thoughts that are trapped within.
The horizon is flickering with an electrical blue glare, while the heavy summer wind unstrings my black hair. I got a chipped glass of bourbon sweating on the wood, waiting for a hurricane that I've never understood. Let the rain come down and wash away the debris. Just send the tempest to set the captive spirits free. The system wants you to fear the turning of the sky, hiding inside your concrete boxes until the storm passes by. But the lightning is a tool to purify the atmosphere, dismantling the structures and consuming every fear. So open up the windows, let the wild breeze blow. The creator's in control of the river's heavy flow.
The barometric pressure is dropping way too low.
Trust the ancient weather where the natural currents go.
The silver slide guitar is screaming through the heat,
predicting the revolution that will happen on the street.
Caught inside the center of this sultry monsoon tonight, dancing through the deluge until we find the morning light.
A low down, swampy blues
to ease my restless mind,
a roots rock meditation
for the weary humankind.
Slide that metal cylinder
across the vintage frets. The thunder is erasing all our burdens and regrets.
They build their paper empires on a foundation of greed, totally disconnected from what the children really need. They think they can outsmart the thunder and the rain with their artificial umbrellas and their laws that are vain. But when the sky opens up, their plastic kingdoms fall, leaving them naked and exposed against the Zion wall. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibration sound. The roots are drinking deeply from the consecrated ground.
I've spent too many evenings under their artificial roof, chasing after phantoms and looking for a proof. My eyeliner is smudged from the humidity and tears, accumulating the weight of a million wasted years. But your slow motion gospel is like oil upon a burn, slowing down the chaotic wheel that was beginning to turn. I can feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace, calming down the panic of my frantic, desperate pace. The first drops of water are hitting the concrete track.
Put down your heavy armor,
never look back.
The slide guitar is howling like a beast inside the gale, navigating our vessel through this terrifying trail.
Caught inside the center of this sultry monsoon tonight, dancing through the deluge until we find the morning light.
A low down swampy blues
to ease my restless mind,
a roots rock meditation
for the weary humankind. Slide that metal cylinder across the vintage frets. The thunder is erasing all our burdens and regrets. Completely safe.
Your love will always shelter the wild and lonely wave.
Can you hear the rhythm echoing from cloud to cloud,
lifting up the consciousness above the worried crowd?
It's a majestic baptism, turning sorrow into power, reclaiming our identity in this dark, tempestuous hour. Wash my tears years away,
preparing the soil for a brighter dawning day.
let the lightning flash,
Turn the past to ash.
caught inside the center of the sultry monsoon tonight, dancing through the deluge until we find the morning light.
A low down swampy blues to ease my restless mind.
Roots rock meditation for the weary humankind.
Slide that metal cylinder
Across the vintage frets, the thunder is erasing all our burdens and regrets.
The air is clean,
The misery is gone,
sky is opening wide.
righteousness by our side. Peace at last. Hey.
The clock on the dresser is frozen
At the 3:45,
and the dust on the carpet is staring back from the floor. I tried to scrub the memories off my vintage velvet chair, but your phantom still lingers in the cold midnight air. My eyeliner is smudged from the weeping and the fright as I try to thread a needle in the absence of light. This hollow instrument is playing tricks on my mind, humming a tragic melody that love left behind. Let the dead bury the dead, sister, look to the sky. Don't let their ghostly whispers make your inner spirit die. The system wants to shackle you to yesterday's regret, but the sun is bound to rise, your purpose is not finished yet. This horn was created to defeat the dark illusion, to bring the beautiful people out of spiritual confusion. So strum the chords of freedom, let the raw vibration sound. Every wicked enchantment must fall to the ground. The copper tubes are vibrating with an ancient kind of dread. Jah will pour his oil of gladness upon your weary head. The bottleneck is scraping through the torment in the rust, lifting up our names from the forgotten silent dust.
we are dancing to the rhythm of this haunted brass tonight, wrestling with the shadows until we find the morning light. A low down spooky blue to ease my frantic chest.
A roots rock meditation for the weary and oppressed.
Pull the metal wire, let the silver cylinder slide.
We got the truth on our side and nowhere left to hide. They wanna keep the generation wandering in the tomb, feeding them material poisons inside a smoky room. They sell a cheap imitation of a peaceful state of mind, leaving a trail of total destruction behind. But the frequency of Mount Zion is a power they can't tame, no matter what unholy laws the politicians proclaim. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the holy fire burn. The pages of the textbook are about to finally turn.
I've been wearing heavy lace just to camouflage the scar left by the explosion of my racing sports car. My throat is dry and raspy from the cigarettes and gin. I don't know where my sanity ends and where my sins begin.
But your rustic reggae cadence is like velvet on a wound, slowing down the chaotic orchestra to which my heart was tuned. I feel the heavy pull of your sweet Caribbean grace, calming down the panic of my desperate lonely pace.
The patience of the faithful
will bring permanent relief.
The slide guitar is howling
like a tiger in a cage, oh,
unleashing all the passion of a righteous holy rage. We are dancing to the rhythm of this haunted brass tonight, righteousness.
It's a midnight sanctuary from the madness of the street,
where the Delta blues and island rhythms perfectly meet. No more traps, no more psychological game.
Let the ghosts fade away.
Welcome the dawning day. We are dancing to the rhythm of this haunted grass tonight.
We are dancing to the rhythm,
Wrestling with the shadows until we find the morning light.
oh, oh, oh.
A low down spooky blues to ease my frantic chest.
Oh, a roots rock meditation for the weary and oppressed.
Pull the metal wire, let the silver cylinder slide.
We got the truth on our side,
And nowhere left to hide. Nowhere left to hide.
The counter is stained with liquid rings from my glass. I'm looking for a remedy to make this long night pass. My lace stockings are snagged, my velvet shoes are wet from walking through the alleyways of sorrow and regret. You entered like a sailor with the scent of salty wood, offering a sanctuary that I never understood. I poured a double measure of that bitter southern match, watching all our historical grievances dissolve into the ash. The current of the world will manipulate your mind, leaving you intoxicated, ignorant and blind. They sell you artificial comfort in a shiny crystal glass, but the temporary pleasure is gonna quickly pass. Put down the heavy bottle, sister, listen to the sea. There is a clean vibration that can set your spirit free. The waves of righteousness are washing over the sand, bringing true salvation to this dry and weary land.
The room is spinning gently from the venom in my veins.
Jah will wash away the residue of all your earthly pain.
The slide guitar is drifting like a message in a flask, stripping away the falsehood of our heavy daily mask. Drowning our tribulations in these bourbon tides tonight.
No,
Nowhere left to wander and nowhere left to hide.
a sultry
Slow motion blues,
to calm my frantic pulse.
a roots rock meditation when the system is false.
Slide that metal cylinder.
Across the vintage phrase,
We are erasing the ledger of our burdens and regrets. They build their corporate empires on a foundation of sand, trading human dignity for a piece of stolen land. They want to see you wallow in the valley of despair, breathing in the poison of the synthetic air. But the current of creation is a power they can't control. It flows inside the rhythm that rejuvenates your soul. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibration sound. We are standing secure on the consecrated ground.
I spent too many evenings in the neon lighted bars, chasing after phantoms in our expensive broken cars. My voice is raw and raspy from the cigarettes and tears, accumulating the damage of a decade's wasted years. But your slow island cadence is like velvet on a wound, slowing down the engine to which my frantic heart was tuned. I'll trade that golden chalice for this muddy ocean breeze, and let your steady bassline put my restless mind at ease.
The fireflies are dancing in the jasmine bush. There is no requirement for frantic shovel push.
This slide guitar is soaring like a seagull in the dark, leaving on our consciousness a permanent holy mark. Drowning our tribulations in these bourbon tides tonight.
Oh,
Nowhere left to wander and nowhere left to hide.
so trees
Slow motion blues,
to calm my frantic pulse.
a roots rock meditation when the system is false.
Slide that metal cylinder.
Across the vintage fret,
We are erasing the ledger of our
burdens and regrets. Water is rising, but I am no longer afraid.
Trust the foundation that the ancient ones have laid.
Can you taste the sweetness of the salt upon your lips?
We are sailing away on the most righteous of ships.
It's a beautiful release from the friction of the town,
Where the high-class blues
and the roots rock melodies drown.
bourbon tides
Let them carry me away,
guide the vessel safely to
a brighter dawning day.
so warm, so slow.
Let the spirit overflow. Drowning our tribulations in these bourbon tides tonight.
Ooh,
Nowhere left to wander and nowhere left to hide. Slow motion blues,
calm my frantic pulse.
a roots rock meditation when the system is false.
Slide that metal cylinder.
Across the vintage fret
We are erasing the ledger.
of our burdens and regrets.
Bourbon tides.
Into the ocean of liberty.
The glass is empty.